All right, we're trying to sort out our broadcast here, so bear with us. We're getting it figured out. Um, for whatever reason, our broadcast got cut off. So we are live. It's West Frankfort. It's Goreville, the Redbirds and Black Cats. We welcome you guys in. And as always, it's myself, Garrett Smith, Quincy King, and we will have some basketball here as we're sorting out some difficulties, but we've got that sorted out. We're ready to go. We will take a moment for the national anthem, and then after that, we'll get you the keys to the game, and we'll get you the starting lineups from Max Morris Gymnasium. It's the Redbirds and the Black Cats here on Redbirds Live. All right, about time for our Sam C. Mitchell Associates starting lineups. But first, we'll get to our week's keys to the game. The week's right on the price, right off I-57 in West Frankfort. Quincy, what are the keys for the Redbirds here tonight against a good, tough Goreville Black Cat team?
The keys for the Redbirds tonight, they really got to take care of the ball, and, they got to make their second chance shots when they get them offensive rebounds. And that's another thing. They got to go up there and they got to get them offensive rebounds so they can get those second opportunities to make. There's so many times that, the Redbirds do it every game. They always go through a spur of a full quarter of playing mediocre to pretty bad basketball, and that's one thing you got to limit as well. And you got to rebound, not turn over the ball, and you got to capitalize on your second chance opportunities.
All right. Time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates. And another thing of note, Quincy, Goreville will not have Coach Todd Tripp here tonight coaching on their sideline.
It's a dispute in the JV halftime.
Junior varsity game as they were going to the half. It looked like, words were said. Coach Tripp was
not having it.
Removed from the gymnasium.
I definitely would like to know what was being said for sure.
All right, we'll start with Goreville, starting lineup. Number 1, 6-foot senior Drake Moss. Number 12, 6-foot junior Cole Tripp. Number 13, 6-foot senior Tyler Suits. Number 22, 6'6" junior Drake Buffington. And number 23, 6'3" junior Connor Craig. For Frankfort, it's 6-foot junior number 3 Eli Tyson. 6'2" sophomore number 10 Quentin Osborne. Number 25, 5'8" junior Jack Harrell. Number 35, 6'2" senior Keegan Bowers. Number 0, 6'2" senior D.T. Thomas. And Quincy, you talked about it, but we had some difficulties with our feed here. You were mentioning it earlier. No Brady Melvin here tonight.
Yeah, apparently it looks like there might be something done with his left-hand wrist, as he's got a splinter, a cast, or he's got something covering, making sure that wrist is in place. So I'd like to get more details on that in the future.
So Frankfurt's short a starter, Goreville's short a head coach. Here we go. Goreville begins with it. It's Moss. It's Goreville in the yellow with black trim. Frankfurt in their home white, red and gray trim. Left side trying to go to the post, trying to get it into Craig. It's going to be kicked. Goreville keeps. We're 15 seconds in for Max Morris. Corner with it is Tripp. Working on Osborne, gets in the paint, floats it up in front of the goal. He's got 2. Quick start for the Black Cats. They're 9-1 on the season. 1 lone loss to the Benton Rangers, who it seems like everyone's losing to. 40 seconds in, it's 2-0. Bowers loses it. Other way we go. Suits left side, throws it up, missed it. Rebound, D.T. Thomas. Right wing with it's Tyson. Works at point left, Bowers. One dribble gives to Tyson. Tyson works it towards the left, works it back right, throws it right corner. Osborne, who dribbles, gives to Bowers. Bowers inside, finds DT, missed the layup.
Right there, that's what Frankfurt's really got to capitalize on.
Other way we go. Tripp kicks corner, 3-ball up, and good from Suits. 5-0 Black Cats. As Tyson gets it into the half court. Has it in through the lane, finds DT, left block layup, good this time. Can't miss that one. Not
It was wide open. If we missed that one, it would be a long night.
6:15 left, quarter one. It's 5-2. Moss free throw line jumper around and in.
What a roll.
7-2. Goreville. Tyson. Right block goes up. He's fouled as he gets inside. 5:58. Clock stops. Eli Tyson to the free throw line. Tyson's first free throw in. And it will be 2 at the line for Tyson, and it's for Goreville without Todd Tripp. It's Dayton Tripp, who is going to fill in the head coaching duties for tonight's contest. Corner, it's Sukes. Dribbles inside, underneath, Buffington lays it in for 2 on the right block. .5:35 to go in the first. Osborne gonna try an elbow jumper. It's short to the right. Rebound, Buffington, other way we go. Tripp's got it, left side of the floor. Skips it right side. 3 ball up and down for Drake Moss. Tyson into the half court. 12-4 deficit for the Redbirds. Osborne in the paint with the right, floats it up and in. (12-6) Goreville. Moss brings it up. Gets it in the hands of Tripp. Left wing, now into the corner with its Craig. Back on the wing, Tripp. Dribble, throws it out of bounds. Frankfurt basketball.
I think if
It's Craig. I think
Craig
he
would have got there a little
he-
quicker, he might have could save there, even controlled it.
didn't give much effort going for it. I think you're right. He would have had at least a shot to maybe fling it towards the Goreville basket and have a chance to save the possession. Right side, it's Osborne. Now at the point, it's Bowers. Gives it left side, Harrell. Corner with it's Osborne. Back corner, Harrell. Triple on the way. Good. First off the bench for Goreville is Evan Holm. He was in at that last stoppage. He's got the ball in the left corner. Dribbles, gets to the free throw line. He walked with a basketball. Frankfurt gets it back. 12-9 Black Cats, 4:10 left in the first.
Hey, when their team's going to turn it over, especially stuff like that, this is where you need to go down the floor and really make something happen.
Travion Johnson, the first Redbird in. Has it at the point. Comes to get it is Bowers. Bowers dribbles, spins on his man, goes up, fouled on the right side. That's on Buffington. And that'll be his first, team's second. Bowers free throw, good. Second one. As Bowers takes his time, flings it up, it's around and falls through good. Bowers hits both. Frankfurt now trailing just 12-11 after a quick start for Goreville. Frankfurt's had a nice response. It's Moss guarded by Johnson. He's fouled hard by Johnson as he falls to the ground. Be the first on Travion and the first against Frankfurt. And Osborne will come in for Jack Harrell. And now Moss and Travion Johnson are getting into it. There's no reason to even entertain that if you're Travion Johnson. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, weak side, Keegan Bowers for Frankfort. Kicks it up ahead, Quentin Osborne. One dribble, gives back to Bowers. 3:30 to go in the first. It's 12-11 Goreville. Johnson off the dribble, goes to the goal, flings it up. Wild shot, no good, long. Pulled down, other way we go. It's Holm with it. Gives into the hands of Moss. There's Rhodes, fresh off the bench. Ends up with the free throw line jumper is Moss. 14-11 Goreville. Little over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Johnson walks it across the center line. Dribbles, gives right side Eli Tyson. Tyson looking, finally gives Bowers. Shot fake on the three, works it to the point. 2:45 left, quarter one. Now back in the hands of Eli Tyson. Tyson dribbles on home, gives Travion Johnson with trip on him. Back Eli Tyson, no hesitation, flings up a three and the game's tied. (14-14), 2:25 left in the first, and a foul on Frankfort as it was Tripp who fell. I guess you could say trip there.
Yeah, obviously sometimes playing on this court too, I think this floor sometimes could be a big factor in some guys getting some fouls.
To the bench, Connor Craig for Goreville. I had to do that, you know that, right?
I respect it. I respect the play.
Left wing with it is Tripp. Uses a screen, goes up on the left side. He's got two. Nice scoop it up off the board for Tripp. 16-14 Black Cats. And a high-scoring first quarter here for Max Morris. Johnson gives to Bowers. Bowers to the free throw line, spins in the lane, floats it up, no. DT follows it up for two. Other way we go. Suits has it deflected, knocked around into the hands of Bowers. Works middle of the floor, lost it, got it back. Back door going up is Tyson. Instead, we're going to have a jump ball, and that will favor West Frankfort. 1:37 left in the first. 16-16. Tyson to throw in underneath the Redbird basket. He throws it in out center court to Keegan Bowers. Travion catches in front of the Goreville bench. Clock down to 1:25 here in quarter one. Left or right wing, it's Tyson. Now left side, they go post, it's Bowers. Left block, looking for room, goes up, missed it. Point blank missed for Frankfort. They still can't take a lead. Other way, layup, Moss has two. 18-16. Goreville, as we're under a minute left, quarter one. Another good look for Frankfort, and Johnson gets it taken away, and he fouls going the other way. And that was Tripp who picked his pocket, and he'll go to the free throw line. That's going to be the second on Travion Johnson. We'll see Harrell to the scores table. Free throw good from Tripp. Grant Howell in first time for Goreville, in for Rhodes. One more here for Tripp. Free throw good, made them both. It's a 4-point Black Cat lead. Tyson, Bowers, Harrell, Thomas, Osborne. That's the unit for Frankfort. Tyson into the half court. Guarded by Moore. 7 Moore of Goreville. Top, it's DT. And a foul called, 38 seconds left in the first. That's on Howell. His first, team third. Both sides 3 fouls. So a couple away from the either side being in the bonus. Tyson to throw in. Looks, throws into Osborne, who retrieves it in the backcourt. And he gets it across. 30 seconds. Osborne at the top, tries a triple. Nope. Rebound, pulled down, Suits, or it's Tripp. Tripp with the rebound. 25 seconds. Tripp works on Harrell, kicks it out. Moore up for a triple. No. Rebound, tapped around. DT's on the floor for it, gets it out to Osborne. 15 seconds. Osborne stops, gives Bowers. Shot fake. Bowers, jumper in the paint, well short. And then a foul on Eli Tyson with 6 seconds left.
Man, you cannot commit a foul that far away from the basket. Now Tyson with 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Tripp will bring it up. He's got 6 seconds, 5 seconds, down to 4. Get one pass, gives up Suits. Long three is good. Goreville and Frankfort filling it up here in the first, but it's the Black Cats with the edge, 23-16. Let's take a break and hear from some sponsors.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's Auto, Home, and Life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi. The City of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds. Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Quarter two just underway. Goreville with a 7-point lead. A quick pull from Moss. No. Offensive rebound up and in for Craig. And Goreville's lead has grown to 9, 25-16. Frankfort had a chance for the lead, and then since then it's been all Goreville, who's led from the jump. Fall away in the lane, no good from Harrell. Other way we go. Here's Tripp. Underneath, going up, layup good and one. Craig's going to the free throw line, and Goreville's got a double-digit lead. Foul on Osborne, his first. First of the quarter. Craig at the line, already with 4 this period. He misses the opportunity for a 3-point play. Goreville leading at 27-16. Bowers out top. Left side Osborne, who works to the middle of the floor, lost it, and it's a Redbird turnover, and it's going to be a foul on Osborne.
Seems like it's just it's getting hard for the Redbirds to start running any kind of offense down there. It's one shot, missed, done, goes the other way.
Right block up and in for 2 more. This time it's Buffington. And we got a timeout. This one's brought to you by Hal Insurance in West Frankfort.
My Lord, man, coming out 6-0 run. They're getting easy looks, wide open. There's got to be some kind of time where you tell yourselves, hey man, let's start trying to play some defense here, because what we're seeing from the Redbirds right now is it ain't called defense.
It seems like teams have gotten the best out of Frankfort to start quarters. It seems like they've gotten the teams have kind of been a little quicker, a little more technical with it out of stoppages and breaks. We've seen it the last couple games here at home out of the halftime intermission. We're really seeing it here to start the second quarter against Goreville.
Especially those second quarters all year have just been an ongoing thing for us. It's kind of rough in the second quarter.
The ladies are playing at Central Junior High against El Dorado. We're going to try to get you an updated score. Last time we looked, it was at the half against El Dorado. The Lady Redbirds led 21-20. That's been a while ago, so we should have another score here soon. Out of the timeout, Frankfurt with the basketball. Right side, they go to post. It's Bowers who goes up strongly for two. No, he really showed his strength over there at the Hamilton County tournament. Since then, he's kind of gotten away from it, being aggressive and being able to finish inside as we got a 3-ball up, no good. Rebound, Buffington underneath, goes up and fouled underneath. That's something we like to see Keegan Bowers do is, be strong at the basket. I mean,
he's got the athleticism to completely do that. It's it's just getting the mindset of going up and being strong with it, and that's all that's all he has to do, because he's got the athleticism to definitely take it to the rim.
Buffington will be at the line. That was on Bowers. Comes up empty. 6:15 to go in the first half. 29-18 Goreville. And out top, it's Eli Tyson. Working right wing, Bowers looking inside, nothing there. We got a foul. Stops play at 6:05 here in the second quarter. And final from Central Junior High. West Frankfurt 48, El Dorado 38. So Coach Nathan Dodd, congrats. He gets a victory, his first. And we hope he's got more here coming shortly. So congrats to the West Frankfurt Lady Redbirds getting a hard-fought battle. Maybe they should play a bunch of their games over there. If that's when we allow them to get some wins here.
Hopefully that doesn't start to be a mental thing for them. Like, oh my God, we got to play at the junior high now to get some wins.
So 48-38. The ladies pick up a win against El Dorado. 5:35, Frankfurt gets it back here, trailing 29-18 here in the second quarter. Johnson walks it across center court. Pass left in front of the Goreville bench. It's Tyson who has it stripped away by Tripp. And Tripp pulls it out. Buffington's got it at the elbow. Now up with the right. It's Craig for two more, who's turned it up here in the second quarter. And Goreville has done so as a collective team, and Harrell gives it up. Other way, layup up, layup in. Two more, and another timeout. It's all Goreville here in the second quarter. It's 33-18. Black Cats on top of the Redbirds. 4:54 left in the first half. Frankfurt in that lull of the games that they kind of get into where they hit a wall and teams really start to mount a lead that makes it tough for Frankfurt to come back.
It's so weird because, Frankfurt does it almost every game. Just they go through these spurts, and it's like it's a totally different team out there. We've seen what they can be against Nashville. They continuously keep having these games where for a whole quarter span, if not longer, they just, like you said, hit a brick wall. And it's tough to rebound because other teams usually can capitalize on stuff like that.
Osborne, Harrell, Thomas, Bowers joining Travion Johnson, who's got the basketball. 4:45 left first half. Here's Harrell right side. Little bit of space, not going to take the shot. Gives top DT, who finds Bowers underneath, and he's fouled going up. And he's gonna go to the line, but that's another shot. It looks like you gotta be able to make them down on the left block, and the foul kind of bailed him out because it seemed like a cheap foul in terms of Buffington, who fouled him, but it was one of them fouls where you still feel like you have a good shot to finish it. Bowers unable to do so, and he's at the line where he misses the front.
Yeah, down there on that left block, you know, that's all you got to do right there. You know, don't care about the left hand on the left side. At that point, just make the basket, you know.
Find a way to get it through the net. And it ain't got to look pretty. Second free throw is good, so Bowers hits 1 of 2. And Tripp will bring it up. He's at the point, guarded by Osborne. Gives left side, it's Suits. That's Craig. Fakes right. Dribbles, kicks corner right now. Here's Suits. Top, Tripp, triple, yes. He's been the guy for Goreville.
He's got 9 points along with Moss. Them two have really been shooting the ball well.
It's the Tripp revenge game after head coach Todd Tripp was ejected during the JV game.
Son avenges his father.
36-19, 3:57 left, first half. And this tie-up's going to give it back to Goreville. Right side with it is Moss. Uses a screen. Free throw jumper good. Man, these guys can shoot the basketball, Quincy.
Definitely in a tough gymnasium like Max Morris. They're coming in here and they're making it look easy.
Johnson looks for help, throws it. Osborne retrieves it, saves the possession. Crossover dribble, finds DT, right block up for 2, and DT's going to go to the line. 3:25 left first half. They're going to get Rhodes his first. Looked like some light contact there as well. It didn't seem like a whole lot, but DT gets the old-fashioned three-point play.
Hey, man, you know, we'll take it right now.
Frankfurt needs a couple breaks. They need something to get back in this and slow down these Black Cats. Whistle stops the clock, 3:18 left first half. Gonna get Quentin Osborne, that's his third. And we'll see Evan Goforth in first time as you got one in foul trouble and Melvin sidelined. Means you're gonna have to play someone else, as Frankfurt normally only plays 7 guys. And they've extended it to Goforth here tonight. 3:10, corner with it is Holm. Skips left corner, triple up from Tripp is good. Weak closeout allows a clean look for Tripp, and he's got 3 more. It's 41-22. Black Cats on top of the Redbirds. Right side, Harrell. Dribbles on Holm. Looks for help, gives corner to Travion Johnson, and Tripp took it from him. Has it left side of the floor. Step back, not going to shoot. Gives up, works opposite side, it's Moss. Now in the hands of Rhodes, back corner to Tripp, works baseline, goes up over Bowers and banks it in off the glass. (43-22) Goreville here at Max Morris. Bowers out top. Works towards the left, now works back right. Guarded by Craig. Top, it's Goforth. And he's going to be fouled. Reach in. It's going to be on Moss. Tyson in for Harrell. See Craig take a seat. Moore is back in. Johnson retrieves in the backcourt. 2:05 left, first half. 43-22 Goreville. Goforth has it, gives top Bowers. Right side Tyson looking inside. Nothing, gives top to Keegan Bowers. Over towards the left corner, it's Travion out of the corner, spins, works it to the left block, no. Knocked around, pulled down Moore. Goforth fouls him. 1:47 left in the first half, and Moore will walk the length of the floor to shoot some free throws. Tough foul there, and she got him in the bonus now.
Yeah, Goreville's got a chance now to tack on 2 more free baskets.
It will be Moore. So that was Goforth's first, team 5th. First one. Line drive, no good. And Howell will come back in. He's in for Rhodes. Second one on the way here, Evan Moore, the 5'11 senior. Another line drive, and it's short. I don't think that one got above the rim.
That is a straight shot to the rim. It would be amazing if that ball went in.
Johnson, Tripp nearly steals it again. Works on Tripp at the top. Right side, it's Goforth. Gives it out Bowers. They work it left side. Johnson, they go post to DT. Spins, gets his man up in the air and banks it in. Well, if there's been any bright spot, DT's getting a couple baskets here late in the second. Here's Tripp off the dribble. Corner, Howell, the big man for 3. Nope. Pulled down Bowers. And nearly tie up as Holmes couldn't keep his hand on it long enough, so Frankfurt comes away with it. Bowers loses possession, gets it back, and throws it in off the glass as he got positioning under the goal. So we're under a minute to go first half. Couple baskets from Frankfurt. Here's Tripp to the goal, kicks corner, home, triple, nope, rebound, Keegan Bowers. Good rebound that time. Bowers works middle of the floor, gets the defender off him and gives to Eli Tyson, who throws it away. About a second too late, you're going to make that pass, as it was Moore who just stepped into the lane. So he was trying to find Goforth underneath. 20 seconds left first half, 43-26. Here's Moss, gives to Holm. Holm dribbles on Goforth. Back in the hands of Moss. 10 seconds left in the first half. Moss around Thomas. Corner with it, 3 ball up, Moore, no. Gets his own rebound and throws it up and in and out. Time's gonna wind down. Bowers leaves it. It's too late. That's gonna end the first half. It's 43-26. Goreville in control and scoring at will right now, inside and out. It's 43-26. Let's hear from some sponsors. We'll tell you what we think here at Redbirds Live with the halftime report after these quick messages from our sponsors.
Howell Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Howell Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 937-4000.
Contact Power Wash Plus for a free quote on all your residential or commercial pressure washing needs. Professionally operated and fully insured. Call Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505 for more information. That's Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505.
Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carroll. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina, with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort.
Experience a taste of Mexico at La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. We have the best food and drinks for the whole family to enjoy. See you tomorrow, amigos.
With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's Auto, Home, and Life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
We welcome you back. Redbirds live. Frankfort trails 43-26 at the half. It's the halftime report presented by Kids Corral in West Frankfort, and we'll go over the stat sheet. That's brought to you by the city of West Frankfort.
Starting it off with the Black Cats. Buffington with 4, Suits with 8, Craig with 6, Moss with 11, and the round of scoring for the Black Cats, Tripp with 14. Move over to your West Frankfort Redbird side. Start off with Osborne with 2, Tyson with 5, Jack Harrell with 3, Bowers with 7, 4 rebounds, D.T. Thomas, who rounded the scoring for the Redbirds with 9 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, and it's just been tough. It's been tough for Frankfort trying to slow down Tripp.
Yeah, Tripp and Moss have been the two guys for Goreville tonight. They really played very well, and especially on the offensive end, shooting the ball pretty well from beyond the arc, and getting to their spots and hitting the shot correctly in the the 15-foot range and getting to the basket. Tripp especially, he's had a pretty good night. It seems like he's having a pretty good defensive end too. He's got a few steals in there, and he's been able to take it down the court and make something happen for the Goreville Black Cats in the fast break. Goreville as a unit is all looking pretty solid tonight. Had some key guys come off the bench, get some good defensive minutes, and Goreville is just looking they're looking like a pretty good ball club, and we knew they were, and they're showing it tonight here in West Frankfort.
Yeah, and you guys are just tuning in or didn't hear it earlier. 48-38, girls get a victory against El Dorado over at CJHS. Good for them, as they're gonna. I think is that their final game before their holiday tournament at Benton. So going to that with a victory. Frankfort boys here, we're back at it not until Tuesday, where we will have their game against Fairfield over at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. It's here, man.
And I am excited to go back to the EHT and see some good basketball and hopefully see a round 1 West Frankfort Redbird win. I know they can do it. They definitely have showed that they can compete, and not a great stage to go over there at El Dorado and prove that you can compete with all these teams.
I mean, they've proven if they play, to their capabilities and limit damage, they can hang with anyone. They can beat just about anybody. It's just whether or not that team's the one that shows up on that given day.
Yeah, we know Fairfield over there's got a pretty decent team. Obviously, you got to be pretty decent to get ranked in the EHT, and we haven't seen much of Fairfield this year, but we will see them round 1, December 26th at 3:15, and the EHT Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, and then we'll have any other EHT games that Frankfurt play in. When would we play our second game? What's the 2 options there? I think one of them might be early in the morning.
Yeah, so I'll give you the best option first.
Okay.
So we win game 1, then we'll play the next day, December 27th at 7 o'clock.
Prime time
would
start.
Would like to be playing that game. Now, option number 2, we lose that game. We'll be playing December 27th, the next day still at 10 in the morning.
And I think we had a similar situation last year where we did that, and then we won, and we came back and played at 10 that night. Is that how it's set up again?
Yeah, it's how it's set up. We'll come back. If we win that, we lose that first, win the second.
Well, how about we just win the first?
Let's win the first. We don't have to do that at all. We win the first, and if we, come out with a loss in that second game on the winner's side, we'll be playing 10 a.m. on the third day. So it's still a little early morning, but it's not playing at 10 o'clock on the same day. So
Yeah, it beats times. Game times tend to favor teams if they win. So let's get us a win Tuesday against Fairfield, which is that's a good team. Another good team Frankfurt's going to play. They've beat up on some teams, but they're another team that Frankfurt can hang with and beat if they play collectively and they, have a good performance shooting the basketball and limit mistakes. And in particular, we really say turnovers, which you always got to limit turnovers. But here recently, I think you got to be able to capitalize on your point blank attempts at the goal. And Frankfurt's had issues with that, dating back 3-4 games now. It feels like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been over the past span, especially the games that we have played this past week or two, and the only game you can't say that is Nashville, but any other game, it's been seems like Frankfurt's had some trouble with the capitalizing on some opportunities that they could really put some points on the board, and it's been difficult. And it looks like a few guys have been struggling, especially against DuQuoin and here tonight so far in this first half, and let's hope they come out in the second half and they can turn things around.
Remember, the ladies are in Benton at the Rangerette Classic. That is begins on is it the Wednesday? I believe that begins on the 27th.
Yeah.
And they'll open up with Civic Memorial early that I think they have game 1 of the whole tournament, and that one's at 9 a.m. at Rich Aaron Gymnasium.
Wonder what kind of team Civic Memorial's got. I don't really hear much about a Civic Memorial.
I'd say they're going to be pretty salty. I'd say they'll be pretty good team.
Ready to bring the heat, huh?
Yeah, I'd say they'll be pretty good. But we'll see if maybe Frankfurt can use some momentum after winning tonight. The ladies win tonight 48-38 over El Dorado. So maybe they can take some momentum into that. You never know.
Hey, it's always nice going into tournaments like that with a win.
Second half about to begin. At Frankfurt, we'll begin with Tyson, Osborne, Harrell, Bowers, and Thomas. Goreville will begin with Moss, Tripp, Suits, Buffington, and Craig. So both sides begin the third quarter with their starters.
Both teams ready to go, and we
letting this
waiting on the clock.
Wind down here. I think you could bypass that and just say, "Hey, let's
get this thing going.
Let's go."
We can cut 15 seconds out this time.
Yeah. Tyson will inbounds. Frankfurt begins with it. Into Harrell. Right back to Tyson. We're underway. Quarter 3. It's 43-26. Inside, Harrell looks for help, gives top to Thomas. Now it's in the hands of Tyson. Now Bowers. Right side, right corner, it's Osborne. Top, it's Thomas, throws it away. Picked off Moss. Right side, can anyone catch him? Nope, lays it up off the glass for 2. Tyson works on Tripp, now in the hands of Bowers. Works on Craig, left block, shot blocked, and Bowers will go to the line as he's fouled in the process. The second on Craig. First either side here in the third. Bowers at the line shooting 2. Just 38 seconds in, quarter 3. First one short, no good.
You know, we like the aggressiveness of Bowers going to the rim, but, you know, if you're going to go in there and draw those fouls, you got to go that line, you got to hit them.
Second one, back iron. So short on the first and strong on the second. 0 of 2, that trip to the line. Moss is wide open for 3 in the corner. He leaves it short, and it's DT who corrals it. Now Bowers up ahead. Harrell, back Bowers, now right wing. 1 minute expired here in quarter 3. 45-26. The Black Cats leading the Redbirds here at Max Morris. Thomas gives Osborne. Now Harrell. Left side, reverses point right with it's Tyson. Here's Bowers who steps into a triple. No, and it's a rebound by Buffington. Outlet to Moss, who gets it into the half court. Corner now working. Baseline is Suits. Ball deflected out. Frankfort basketball. Eli Tyson looks to get it across, and he does. He's guarded by Tripp. Dribble handoff, Harrell. Here's Bowers. Osborne dribbles, gets inside the paint, stops, looks, gets it outside the arc to Harrell. Tries to get inside the perimeter. He works inside the paint. He's called for a travel. And Frankfort turns it over. Tough angle from our vantage point, but one person who certainly thought it was a travel was Coach Sertich. You can see his reaction. He was thinking,
yeah, you knew instantly.
Yeah, that was a travel. Buffington, right side. One dribble, gives to Suits. Left side, 3 ball up and in for Tripp yet again. Eli Tyson, right side, he walks with the basketball. So a quick start from both sides. Only difference is Goreville has not let up. It'll be Moss walking across.
You know, we know you can't let the shooters be with, you know, that wide open. You let 12, you know, Moss and Tripp that wide open, they're going to hit the shots.
Right side, up high off the glass is good for Craig, and Goreville just keeps on coming. I mean, we saw that issue Tuesday. They kept leaving, I believe it was Eli Maynor for DuQuoin wide open, and he started to finally take advantage. And that's really, I think, what allowed the Indians to pull away. Timeout brought to you by La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant in West Frankfort. 50-26. Goreville just keeps on putting the pressure on offensively. It's a fun team to watch. It's just it's the problem that it's a shame that it's coming at Frankfort's expense here. But that team, they can fill it up.
Yeah, they definitely have some practice. They put in some hours in the offensive side of their games for sure. They it seems like, you know, when you see some of these kids shoot that ball from 3, you're just like, oh man, not another one. Because, you know, at this point it's about 50% or more. It's going in.
And their threes go up in confidence too. It's no hesitation. If they catch it, they know if they're shooting or not, and they'll catch it and fire it up immediately. And tonight they've hit on a lot of them. Here's Tyson, right side. Dribbles, gives Bowers. Gets to the free throw line, kicks opposite side. Shot fake Osborne. Spins, gives back Bowers through the lane. Up, missed it short. Another missed layup. Other way it suits. Goes inside to Rhodes, and it's going to be a bump on Frankfort. 4:47 left in the third. All Black Cats. It's 50-26. And that'll be on DT, his first. Right wing. Moss, they work it back left side. Holm back in there, he's got it. Skip pass to Moss. Steps into a triple, nope. Rebound, and well, whistle. It's gonna be an over the back on Holm, I do believe. And that's the call. Tyson gets it into Bowers. Now finds Osborne as Frankfort faced some pressure. They get it across pretty easily. Osborne takes it all the way in. Missed it off the glass. DT's putback effort's no good. And that's going to be deflected out off of Moss as it was Suits trying to get it ahead. Harrell knocked it away, and then it deflected off Moss as it goes out. Frankfort gets it back. 4:17 left, quarter three. Osborne gets it across, facing some pressure. Shot fake, goes out, Frankfort keeps it. Frankfort keeps, 4:05 left, quarter three. Eli Tyson to throw in, near sideline. Into Bowers, back to Tyson. Gives left to Osborne. Right block. Bowers is fouled, and they're going to say on the floor. Frankfort hasn't had a lot of bad losses in terms of deficits, but tonight, unless things change, it's looking like it's going to join the only other one I'd really put in that category, which was it was their game at Harrisburg.
Yeah, tonight's not looking like it's going to go down the right road for the Redbirds, but it's definitely, I would say, only their second bad loss of the year.
Frankfort's got it in the half court. Here's Bowers. Right side, Tyson. Point left, DT Thomas. Now Harrell uses a screen, and short corner jumper's good for Jack Harrell. That's the first basket either side in a while here. And we got a travel. We're going the other way.
I think it could have been called a little sooner on trip there. It looked like kind of had the ball a little bit on his side of his hip and kind of pushed it down, maybe held it there for a second.
Tyson has it. And we got another whistle to stop it at 3:11 left here in the third. It's 50-28 Goreville. And this should put Frankfort at the free throw line as Goreville's now fouled 5 times in the period. And they get more that time for the violation, and Tyson hits the free throw. Johnson in for Harrell. Tyson hits both free throws. Tripp brings it up. Taken away, other way. Tyson right side, stripped out of bounds, and a foul is called. .258. Clock stops again. This one is going to be on Evan Holm. His second, team sixth. I think, to be honest, Quincy, I think that was a clean strip. Free throw's good.
I wasn't going to say anything until you did, but I'd have to agree with you. I think the baseline ref had it as that. And
just had it out of bounds.
Yeah.
The sideline official issued the foul against Holm. Free throw, no. Bowers his own rebound, or gets the rebound off the free throw miss from Tyson. And then we got another foul against Goreville. That's the 7th. And they're going to get Grant Howe for his second. DT's at the line shooting 2. Misses the free throw, and we'll reset here. It's Moss, Tripp, Howe, Buffington, and Moore out there for Goreville. DT hits the second. He's joined by Tyson, Bowers, Osborne, and Johnson. Tripp's got it in the half court. Works at left wing. Goes in the block, Buffington. Turning around, fall away jumper, no. Rebound, DT gets it ahead, Eli Tyson. Tyson has it, left side. Goes towards the right. Lost it, taken away. Tripp the other way, and he has it taken away by Travion Johnson. 2.5 left in the third. Frankfurt's down 50-32. They've had a good last few minutes here. But that lead got too large for them to really get back in this thing without something major happening here. 2:15 left, quarter 3. Travion Johnson's 3-ball up, no. Rebound pulled down by Moore, who just flips it into the hands of Moss, who will walk things up slowly because safe to say, past few minutes, Goreville's kind of gotten away from what they've done the entire game.
Yeah, no, Goreville looks a little shaky in this late third period.
They were kind of on autopilot, and now they respond. There's a triple for Moore. Seemed like they were just kind of coasting, expecting Frankfurt to do the same. Frankfurt, a couple jabs to get a couple baskets, and now maybe Goreville's going back at it. This is knocked out. Frankfurt will keep it. I might be saying things, but I think Frankfurt catches a break that time. It looked like it was off of Bowers. Fortunately, they're not going to listen to us and change that.
Why should they?
Yeah, what do we know? Corner with it's Tyson for 3. In and out.
Man.
Pulled down. DT Thomas throws it up, and he's fouled.
Man, it's either they're getting these fouls or, man, we're not seeing, we're seeing something though. I don't know.
DT's free
We'll
throw
take
is
it.
good. Second one is good. DT hits them both. Moss will walk it up. But another whistle. Stops play at 1:19 left in the third. This one on Eli Tyson, his third personal. Just the second on Frankfurt, while Goreville's fouled, 8 times here?
Yep.
Top, it's Moss. Works to the left. Craig falling away, tough shot there, and no good. Other way, Tyson finds DT up ahead, who lays it up and in off the left side.
DT up to 14 points right now.
And we stop again. Exactly 1 minute left in the third. It's 53-36. Not sure what it is. That's where they need them mic'd up. They can say,
like the football.
I think they called delay a game warning against Frankfurt. 50 seconds left in the third. 53-36 Goreville. Left side with it, and another foul. Stops at 49 seconds. This one is on Keegan Bowers, his second, team third.
We're getting close to like 8 total fouls in this past like 2.5 minutes.
There's been 11 in the quarter combined. Into the corner, it's Tripp. Loses his dribble, looks to give it up and does into Rhodes, and right back to Tripp. Works inside the perimeter, gives it up Craig, top it's Moss. Double timeout called at 29 seconds left in the third. It's 53-36. This one's brought to you by Power Wash Plus in West Frankfort. What do you got for me?
You know, I'm going to comment on the I'm a little thankful that the Mr. Tripp of the other Mr. Tripp of Goreville called that timeout there, because it looks like one of those kids just sank a three for Goreville, and man, that would have hurt. So thankful for that. But out of this timeout, Frankfurt needs to come out. And, man, they really need to stop here. They're not totally out of it. You know, down 17. And they've had a pretty good quarter. I think they really controlled the quarter, especially the last 4.5 minutes of the third quarter. And, come out, get a stop here, and I think you have some great momentum going in the fourth.
Suits will throw in near sideline. Into Tripp. 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Moss. He plays catch. It's back into the hands of Suits. Now back to Moss. He pulls it out, looking to run some clock here as time winds out here in the third. Got 12 seconds left. Here's Moss. Uses a screen. Works around DT, and another foul. This one stops at 8.8 left in the third. Fourth on Frankfurt. Second on DT. So not in the bonus just yet are the Black Cats. It's into Moss. 6 seconds. Works it towards the left. Around the defender Bowers all the way to the goal. He's fouled with 2.1 left in the third. He'll go to the line whether they deem it on the shot or not. He was in the act of shooting, but he will go to the line to shoot two regardless. Drake Moss at the line with 2.1 left in the third. So he hits the first. Second one good, 55-36. 2 seconds into Travion Johnson. Three-quarter court shot. No good, well short. 55-36 into the third. Let's hear from some sponsors, and then we'll give you the fourth.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carroll. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort. With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
Here we go, fourth quarter. 55-36 Goreville, and they begin with it. It's Moss, who works it to the corner to Tripp. Nearly stolen, in the hands of Craig. Back to Tripp. He gets to the goal around a defender all the way left side for two. Two more for Cole Tripp, who scored at will here this evening. Tyson jumper just inside the free throw line. No good. Pulled down Tripp. I'm almost surprised to be that open whenever you get to that area of the court. Left side triple, no good. From Suits, it bounces around to Keegan Bowers, who gives it to Johnson, who finds DT for two.
What a game DT's having tonight, 16 points, 9 rebounds.
Here's Moss, works to the goal left side, stops in front of the lane and scores. Another Black Cat who's showing up here tonight is Drake Moss. Top, it's Bowers for three. It's no good. Pulled down Buffington. Good closeout on Thomas. Other way, into the hands of Moss. Works past Johnson all the way to the goal for two more. Tyson tries to beat Goreville back. Tyson to the goal, lays it up, missed it. Rebound, Harrell, who throws it out, and Travion tracks it down. Dribble move on Tripp, stops and walked. 6:14 left in the ball game. And we got a timeout. 6:14 left. 61-38. Goreville on top of West Frankfort.
Man, it's the start of quarters, It's it seems like it is really slow for Frankfurt to start anything off. A quarter after a timeout. It seems like they always come out slow. Once some gameplay gets played a little bit and they get into it, that's when they start really, playing some basketball. But they just really need to change that. Definitely starting quarters out, and starting it out.
Frankfurt, it's been tough. I mean, out of the quarters to begin them, it's been an issue here recently. But something else that's really been an issue for Frankfurt, I think, is closing out on three-point shooting, and we've seen it tonight. It's been Moss and Tripp, and Suits has thrown some up, and even on the misses, it feels like there's been a lot of open threes that Goreville's taken. DuQuoin was the same way. Felt like Nashville was the same way too. It's just their shots really didn't fall, but that's got to stop. I mean, you're going to have to close them out, or else you're just giving teams free looks at 3 points. Out of the timeout, we got 6 minutes left. Holm back in. He's got the ball. Stops. Gives up. Moss triple around, no. Buffington gets the rebound. He scores. Johnson gives Osborne. Runner in the lane, good. Five and a half left. Moss kicks corner to Suits. Guarded by Harrell, he uses baseline. In the hands now of Craig. Stops, cut off by Johnson. Skip pass, Holmes going to pull from three. It's good. Evan Holmes got a triple. And here's Travion Johnson, works and traveled. It was going to be a turnover either way as Holmes stripped it out of his hands, but instead of the live ball turnover, it's dead ball as Travion's called for the walk. Moss brings it up. Here's Holm, left side of the floor. Looking to skip, instead dribbles and gives to Moss. Gets to the elbow, jumper, good. Frankfurt gets it in. Here's Johnson working sideline. Into the hands of Harrell. Quick trigger from three is good for Jack Harrell. They go post to Buffington, who's fouled going up. He'll shoot 2. Third on DT. Drake Buffington will shoot 2 at the line for the Black Cats. First one, good. Second one, no good. Pulled down Keegan Bowers. Bowers into the half court, works right side of the floor, into the paint. Looking for some separation. Spin move, goes up, missed it. Pulled down Buffington, who gets it to Holm, who works middle of the floor. Dumps off, layup up and in for Howe. Johnson takes it right at his man, goes up. We're going to have a whistle before Johnson was going up. Foul will be on Holm. Go forth in. Bowers out. 3:47 left. Harrell throws in. Now we'll see Tyson check in as well. In for Johnson. And that was the third on Holm. First against Goreville here in the fourth. They get it into Tyson. Finds DT. Front of the goal. Throws it up. No. Pulled down Buffington. Skips to the head. Deflected into the hands of Holm, but right back to Howell, who missed the layup in front of the goal. Gets his own rebound and scores. .330 left. And now they'll give a delay of game warning to Goreville. 3.5 left as Goreville's now got their largest lead of the night, 73-43. Top it's Osborne. Dribbles to the left block or in front of it and throws it up and in. Here's Tripp. Gives to Moore. Corner with it. Howell's going to pull. It's strong. Pulled down Buffington. Left block. Spins on his defender. Goes up. Misses. And a foul over the back. I think it's going to be on Howell as the clock is rolling as we're under 3 minutes left. It's going to be the third on Howell. Buffington takes a seat. Rhodes is back in. 2:40 left, running clock, rest of the way. Harrell into the half court. Dribbles, stops, top here's Tyson to the goal. Deflected, gets it out, knocked out of bounds. 5 out there for Frankfort as Tyson go forth. Harrell, Osborne, and Javion Isaacs in first time for Frankfort. Corner with it's Harrell. Gets it out of the corner to Tyson. Works side the arc at the top and a foul call. 2:05 left. It's now the fourth on Holm. Team third. Passed in over the top to Harrell. Steps into a triple. It's short. Rebound, knocked around, pulled down. Holm works right sideline. At the point, now goes towards the goal. Dump off underneath. Picked up by Howell, and it's thrown out of bounds. Frankfort takes it back. One 1:20 left. Isaacs brings it up. 73-45. Scales. Cass in first time, first varsity minutes for them of the season. Isaacs, turn around on the block. Good, falling away. Corner triple on the way, good. From Carter in. at that last stoppage. We're under a minute left. 76-47. Isaacs brings it across, working on home. Crossover dribble, works it towards the right side, in front of the Redbird bench. Towards the corner, stops, crossover on him, to the goal, stops. Lost it going up, rebound, Scales, can't get it. Pulled down, go forth, saves it. It's out of bounds. No, it stays in. Osborne has it, works middle of the floor, kicks corner, go forth, long two on the way, in and out. 15 seconds left. Goreville's going to run this thing down. 76-47. It's going to be the final. Goreville comes into Max Morris and cruises to a victory as they scored at will all night long. 76-47. And let's hear from some of the people that help power Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. Wallace Industrial in West Frankfort.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Tennessee, Indianapolis, Ohio, Illinois, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Please feel free to contact us for any management needed for your property. Feel free to reach out with any questions to Bobby and Iris Kazadi.
With an award-winning body shop right here in West Frankfort, Illinois, Weeks is your hometown Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer. Come out and visit us in person or online at gregweeks.com. Your hometown dealership, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral Incorporated, celebrating 25 years serving the children and families of Southern Illinois. Owned and operated by Jana King and Kristen Cass. Kids Corral in West Frankfort.
Redbirds Live, brought to you by the partners of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, including former West Frankfort High School dual sport standout Lance Brown and fellow West Frankfort alumni and veteran Matthew Carowin. The law firm of Sam C. Mitchell and Associates are proud members of the West Frankfort community and proud servants of all of Southern Illinois.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's Auto, Home, and Life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Contact Power Wash Plus for a free quote on all your residential or commercial pressure washing needs. Professionally operated and fully insured. Call Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505 for more information. That's Power Wash Plus at 618-663-2505.
Howell Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Howell Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 937-4000.
Make light work of everything with Honda's top-of-the-line family of Pioneer 1000 side-by-sides. All models sport a best-in-class engine and an exclusive 6-speed automatic dual-clutch transmission. Then there's the 1005 models, equipped with Honda's quick-flip seating that seats up to 5 passengers. So find your next Honda Pioneer today at Bill Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Experience a taste of Mexico at La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. We have the best food and drinks for the whole family to enjoy. See you tomorrow, amigos.
E.R. Brown Furniture has been providing West Frankfort and Southern Illinois communities quality furniture for 109 years. E.R. Furniture has the largest selection of La-Z-Boy furniture and can help you find your next recliner, sofa, or love seat. E.R. Brown Furniture can provide delivery and setup to your home as well. Shop with us during our holiday sale going on right now.
The city of West Frankfort is proud to support the students of Frankfort Community High School. The future is in the youth of our community. Go Redbirds.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois since 1909. We believe that great customer service along with a wide variety of products will meet all of your banking needs. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
McDonald's, family-owned and operated. Moreland Bishop McDonald's has 21 locations to serve you.
The West Frankfort Aquatic and Activity Center are proud partners of Redbirds Live. Come check out our heated indoor swimming pool, fitness center, and basketball gym. Stop by for a visit, or you can contact us at 618-937-1665.
As always, thank you to our sponsors for helping make Redbirds Live possible. Frankfort falls tonight, varsity 76-47 to the Goreville Blackcats, and we welcome you guys in. It's the IBI Management postgame show. Good news from the junior high, though, with the Lady Redbirds picking up their first win of the night, or the season, 48-38 over El Dorado. We'll go over the stat sheet. That's presented by the City of West Frankfort with the City of West Frankfort postgame stat sheet. We'll start with the Goreville Blackcats.
Start off for the Blackcats. Be Carter with 3, Howell with 4, Moore with 3, Holm with 3, Buffington 7 points, 9 rebounds, Suits with 8, Moss with 21 points, Craig with 8, Tripp to round out the scoring for the Blackcats with 19 points. Move over to West Frankfort Redbird side. Start off with Isaacs with 2, Osborne with 6, Tyson with 8, Harrell with 8, Bowers with 7 and 7 rebounds. To round the scoring for the Redbirds, DT Thomas with 16 points, 9 rebounds.
Yeah, it was a tough game from the start, and it was mainly because of just Goreville's, you know how easy it was. It was their efficiency scoring the basketball.
You know, they definitely have, you know, in the past they have practiced their offensive game. You know, several kids on the court were hitting shots, and, you know, big credit to, you know, Moss and Tripp tonight. They had great games, especially from shooting downtown, and anything 15 foot and out, really, they were hitting, you know, majority of their shots. So you have pretty good 2 little ball handlers and 2 good basketball players right there, and they were hard to stop tonight.
Let's give out our player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance. Quincy, who you going with?
My player of the game tonight, I'm going to have to go with DT Thomas. You know, 16 points, 9 rebounds effort. He had a really good game. He had a lot of good dumps from other players, dump into him, and, you know, nice, easy layups. He, you know, executed very, very well tonight and was in there, rebound the ball pretty good. 16 points, 9 rebounds. DT Thomas.
DT Thomas, that's the player of the game, presented by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. It's going to do it for us here tonight at Max Morris. Goreville knocks off the Redbirds 76-47. That will do it until Tuesday afternoon, when we'll have the call at the EHT with the Redbirds going up against the Mules of Fairfield. Thanks again to our team here, Redbirds Live. Aaron Price, Drew Smith. Thanks again, Quincy, with the color tonight, Quincy King. And we wish you guys happy holidays. We'll see you Tuesday afternoon from the EHT.